Curtis had a disease which was characterized by progressive scarring of the lungs, pulmonary fibrosis. It really robs people of their quality of life, that they become essentially respiratory cripples. They can do very little. They're on high amounts of oxygen and fighting for every breath.
Just going out to get my mail was like climbing Mount Everest for me. I had a family, 2 little boys, and this just floored me. Had to quit my job, stayed at home. I asked my doctor about how long I had to live, and he said, "You've got about 2 years."
We weren't sure he was going to get the lungs in time. I mean, we were hopeful there, but we were really scared.
When the call came, it was like, really? This is it?
It was an 18-hour surgery. I woke up 4 days later in ICU, and the first thing my surgeon said to me was, "We almost lost you."
The day Dad got to come home finally, and you hadn't seen him for so long, but Dad was kind of standing back by the tree, and you came running up and looked at all this, and all of a sudden your eyes almost popped out of your head.
When I saw him, I just ran over and hugged him and started crying.
Do you remember, Brocky?
No.
No, you don't remember?
You guys have a nice day at school today? What'd you guys do?
Well,
To me, that's everything for my kids to enjoy their time with me. This is an antifungal. This keeps fungus from growing in my lungs. It's pretty nasty stuff. I take about 30 prescription medications twice a day. I spend about $500 a month on prescription medications, just in co-pays. I used to have a 401k and a profit sharing and all this with my company. That's all gone. I've cashed it out and spent it on living. Careful.
After you have a transplant, there's this rush of emotion, what to do with the rest of one's life. It's easy to say, okay, you're well, go forth and have a wonderful life, but people have to pick up those pieces. I'm hoping that he eventually gets that sense of normalcy that he's striving for.
My purpose now is to take care of my children. I'm still here, and that's the best thing that I can think of, is to be here for my kids. Just because you don't want to be an organ donor or haven't thought about it, once you're gone, you don't need those things anyways.
The fact that someone out there was kind enough and thoughtful enough in a difficult time in their life to give my son some lungs is the biggest thing ever.
be a donor and save a person's life like my dad's.